It's working, right?
Still like option 2?
We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing back, brother. You mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer.
Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
We are live. As I'm saying, Mr. Blitz Tech.
Revenue GS.
Joe, one further the Cyber Nerds.
And today, we're back with an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. review, Season 2, episode... Holy moly.
6.
Thank you very much. A Fractured House. We're watching these over on patreon.com/Cyberners. We get all the reactions of episodes. What are you man saying about this episode today?
I feel like, obviously, we're hitting episode 6, and we're going to dive deeper into the whole Ward situation. Like, obviously, Ward's been on a bit back burner since the start of the season, and I guess for the next 6 episodes, I'm guessing, I'm just throwing it out there, obviously, maybe to the mid-season break or mid-season, you know what I'm saying, mid-season episodes, that Ward's family is going to be the deeper focus and more Hydra fighting S.H.I.E.L.D. So, yeah.
Definitely looking forward for the younger brother. Like,
Sort of.
huh?
It's the older brother's the senator that we're sure of.
But what about the younger brother?
Oh, you want him to turn up?
Hell yeah, bro. Fam, get this whole family reunion started, bro. Like, man's been hearing about this guy since since the start of this thing. Now that we're here,
Yeah.
like, bro, the little brother's got to show up. And I can't even imagine what kind of stuff he'll be on. But then again, like, we don't know who's telling the truth, those events happen to the little brother. Does the little brother even exist, fam? Like, that's how the levels of lies and deceptions in this family or between these two is just too much, innit? So, yo, let's just go into his family's tree and just see what I want.
Yeah, I'm 100% with that, but I feel like because of how they've now set up, like, as soon as the episode started, the first guy who shows up, I thought was Ward's younger brother. But then after we got the reveal, it wasn't a big reveal, but the reveal that the Senator is actually his older brother, and how much deception, like how much Ward seems to be scared of him, and how like him and Ward seem to be playing a mental game. Do you get what I'm saying? I actually want us to develop that more and more and more
Before the third
and then bring the third brother I'm talking about later down the line. If we haven't already met the brother. Do you know what I'm saying? Go on.
I was going to say, because they showed a little picture of the parents, and they are, I believe, very, very crucial in the children's development.
Yeah.
One, they have to be very powerful people. I think they've been saying it already. Ward burnt down the house, so he said that they put him into juvie, and then it was Garrett that said that, they're walking down the hall right now.
Yeah.
You either come with me, or you're going to go to prison. It's like, is that even... Exactly.
Everything to me seems, bruv, I don't believe anything. I don't believe Ward. I don't believe his brother. I don't believe Garrett.
Exactly.
None of these events could have happened, bruv. I just see Ward as who he is and what I've seen him do, and I don't trust that man. And his older brother's a senator, bruv. You can't trust no politician anyway. So there's that.
It's peak, bro.
Yeah, it's lit.
But it's just how interesting they've made this and how they're going on about it. That I think is so peak, innit? So, it's just a madness.
I do want to rate the show as well, because I feel like there's other shows that will try and do this, put us on a side quest, which I feel like we're on right now, because obviously we was all about the alien scriptures. This episode's taking a turn more to the Diablos, Ward and that, but it's like they've weaved together this thing so well that it's like side quests feel like main quests. Do you know what I'm saying?
Almost like in a day in.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, so I'm actually loving where it's at. Obviously, they're running it back to the effects of the Diablos or the Undivider or Divider. What's it called? The Divider. The Divider. So I'm just interested in like where it's all going. And then obviously we've got the dude at the end, the other guy who's seen the whole universe, who's getting it tattooed across his body, like
prison breaking.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's all mad. It's all mad.
You know, with that, Coulson disclosed that it was a map. No, not Coulson. Sky, right? So, with him doing it on his body, Coulson's doing it on the wall.
It's on the painting.
Yeah, it's on the painting. So it's like different formats of where this map is. So imagine when you put it together, like that guy could go in front of maybe one of the panels that Coulson's been drawing, holding the canvas. Do you know what I mean? Like, and one without the other could lead you to something. But two of them together will give you something else. Three of them together will put you on a different pedestal. And it's just so interesting how they're making it and how where they're putting these signs in it. Like, it's so mad the way they've been doing things in this show.
Yeah, I think the guy with the tattoos, he's going to be crucial to me because of all the things that we've seen. Like, he's the most mobile. Like, if you get that map, let's say all the maps are actually the same map, yeah? If you've got him, you've got a map that you can take anywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? So then I could see him, if he slips into the wrong hands, do you know what I'm saying? It's all mad, innit? But I think when you put the map and the divider together, it's going to mean, I feel like these things are all coming from the same place. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping for. I just want to see how it links back.
Was there engravings in the divider?
When you touched it, it like, it's a similar kind of formation came out on the map, came out on the divider, what was the same as the pattern. Right. So, really interesting, man. You keep saying Talbot, you think Talbot's Hydra.
Like, he's always in the middle of this.
Because he's in the middle, bruv.
I know, but it's like, so much hate for Coulson and S.H.I.E.L.D. The Senate has the same thing because of his brother. Oh, no, in fact, the brother is now going after Hydra because of Ward. And it's like, I don't trust the senator because of his kind of history, his background, and everything. But Talbot, no one in this show is clean. Like, squeaky clean anyway.
I don't, do you know what I will say, I feel like maybe Talbot's the most squeakiest, cleanest.
Exactly, and I find that mad suspicious in the show for the deception.
No, and I'm with you. No, I understand your reservations on Talbot being the cleanest person on the show.
It's mad, bro.
It is mad, but at the same time, bro, he's just the military guy, bro.
And even they got agendas.
They do have agendas, but obviously you seen he was getting tapped by Ward's brother. Do you know what I'm saying? Ward's brother's putting it on him, bro. So, bro, he ain't actually got that much power, bro. He's just doing whatever he can. He's just one of them regular soldier guys who's like, I've got to complete my mission. Like, bro, he should realistically, if I'm him, I'm hitting up Coulson on the regular. Yo, at least once a week. Like, yo, I know we ain't supposed to be working together, but what? And Coulson already said to him in the other episode, bro, your career's prospering because of me. I'm dropping these man to you right now. We ain't even on the same page. I'll be like, yo, I'm plugging into Coulson fully, bro.
But then that's his ego then.
That is his ego.
Yeah, exactly.
100% is his ego. And that's what I feel like makes him just the not cleanest person. Because he's not just using common sense, innit? Listen. Look, S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, if he could just come to the understanding that S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra weren't working together, he'd be in a better place to do his job. Because then he could just be like, yo, Coulson, you keep feeding me the bad guys, I'll keep feeding you intel on this side. But then he could run the same game with Hydra.
Okay, yeah.
Do you get me?
And eventually
eventually try and clean up both of them. if he wants to still have his ego and all of that intact. But
run them man against each other, that'd be
toy
sick.
soldiers will never have that kind of...
Oh my God.
That's why they're in the field, bro. And not the ones manipulating and moving and circulating the pieces on the chessboard, innit? Like, so that's that. But one of the things that was quite fun to watch was what I'm gonna call Mr. and Mrs. Smith, little duo. Yeah. Like, I thought that was like kind of cool for them to do it between Hunter and Bobby, and just the chit chat bickering going between them. But when it came to action time, they actually worked pretty well.
Super in sync.
So, yeah, man. So that kind of shows. But you can see they still got feelings for each other and all of that. Like, so it's actually a good duo that when it comes to missions and stuff like that, you just send them to, like, and then you get that going on for them.
That
too,
synergy.
Yeah.
We're talking about duos and feelings and blah, blah, blah. Fitz and Simmons. Woo! Yo, that scene was peak, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just feeling for both these characters. Come from season one, they were the ones that were in sync. Those were the ones that they would just bounce off each other, thinking the same thing, all that kind of things. And now we're getting to the nooks and crannies of, why'd you leave?
Told you, that thing is heartbreaking, bro.
Every single time.
And I feel like...
Hate to see it now, you know.
This just putting me more and more on the path that this man right here is gonna go completely different. Like
I thought he was gonna say villain then.
not maybe not villain, but like bruv, yeah. And one of the things that was on my mind, like last review when we was watching the previous episode, is that he's talking to himself and he's looking at my man, the black brother's been helping him, and he's looking at the physical aspects. And like on the watch along, I was like, yo, do you think he's gonna have like a physical appearance change? And the reason why I say that is because if we look back to how he was before, he always wanted to like outshine Ward, like just making himself sound smart, like Ward, you're just a meathead, innit? Like so now. Even with Simmons, the way she's looking at the black brother, and them two having that kind of like conversation, I feel like he's just so tapped to be like, everyone's treating me different. Like I'm in a different place. I'm a different person.
So he's gonna start gymming.
I think he's just like, even I think with her coming around now, which is making things worse for him, he's just gonna go to a different place. Like I don't know where, but I just have this feeling that this guy is just gonna be like, I'm done with the past. Like, I'm just gonna go to wherever I need to be.
I think it'll be more field work rather than like him being a marksman. I think would suit him more than like you saying be in a lab.
1000%. I don't even think he's gonna be doing the same job as. Do you know what I mean?
Wedge.
But with that comes with a different appearance, physical appearance, right? If you have to be on the field, like not fully like.
Yeah.
Brolic. But yo, man, you're gonna see him, flexing a little bit. That's just what I'm feeling right now. I could be completely wrong in it, but that's just the feeling I have.
I wasn't really bothered with the Fitz and Simmons stuff in this episode. Bruv, man felt the emotions here and there. But when she had the conversation with him and then he was like, "Oh, you left," and then she walks off. For me, it's just like, bruv, I feel like, obviously, at that moment, I was like, oh, she feels guilty for what's going on, boom, boom, boom. She has a conversation with the black youth, and then she's like, oh, she understands that she's the reason that he's not progressing forward. But like...
It's mad, isn't it?
Like, bruv, I'm just like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, bro, like, the scenario's finished, bruv. Like, she ain't gonna leave. So now it's just going to be awkward on the ship. Like,
so do you think he's going to leave now?
Nah.
He can't leave, bro.
Why?
When I say he can't leave, I mean, I don't want him to leave.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like, in her absence, we was making progress. Now she's come back and we're regressing. Like, for me, it's not his place to leave. Do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want him to leave. And if he does leave, he's got to go to a mad situation, bro. He's got to go to Ward or something.
Something definitely needs to happen for him to make that leap.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Him being with Ward, I think would
Ward's
be
escape.
Bro, I think would work. And it sounds mad. And he's like, how can he be with Ward? But it's like, Ward's free now. She's come back and she's affecting this dynamic. If she affects him enough for him to bust case and somehow him and Ward come together, bro. Like, I'm all for that splinter groups in this thing, bro. And especially this, we're seeing now with the husband, with Bobby and Hunter, these splinter groups that have got issues work very well together, and we've been seeing it. So for having
Ward had been the guy that messed him up,
bruv.
It has to be Sky and Ward, I think.
Bruv, no, Sky Ward, I want this as well, bruv.
And that's why
Sky Ward, Fitz, Sky Ward and Fitz, bruv.
Right.
A little unit, bruv.
But then,
bro, I'm not talking about for a season.
Right.
I'm talking about for a couple episodes.
Yeah.
Like, we're forced into this. They don't all want to be there, bruv. Bruv,
I don't know,
man.
Like, for me, I feel like since Ward has escaped, Fitz and Simmons now have again similar goal that they want to kill him. They want him to be X. So now that he's out,
don't let Ward bring them together.
I feel that's the reason. And then it would be Sky to be like, no, he has information. But they're saying it. Oh, I've got all the information out of him. BS. You definitely want more.
Yeah.
And it will be Sky and Ward to go to the dad.
Your idea seems way more logical than mine.
Don't you think it was a bit too easy? His escape.
No.
Like, bruv. Coulson's like, yo, don't give this man 1 inch.
Yeah.
Bruv, there's like, what, 4 men inside the thing with him?
Ward.
With handcuffs.
Let me run you back to the episode where he looked out the door, said there's 11 man, level 7, level 8 operatives, boom, boom, boom,
It
came
did-
back in, went back and finished them, bro. So 4 man in the back of a van. We've seen Maria Hill clean these man, bro.
I'm not saying that. I'm talking about on Coulson's side. Like
Coulson knows he's escaping, bro. This is part of Coulson's plan. 200%.
Okay.
With the brother.
Bro, I didn't even think I needed to say that. That's 100% Coulson's plan.
but that's what I'm
100%.
But that's why I'm asking. Like,
Ward's
don't
on
you
the
feel like-
loose. His brother's now like, oh, I've got to get him. Coulson's got both of them exactly where he wants, bruv.
So it
Easy.
could have been Coulson saying that to Wood.
Bruv.
Don't give this man an inch to them.
Bruv.
And they're saying to Sky, you know, still got your promise. So, man,
See, that will be a deeper thing if it comes back that Coulson actually gave Wood the mission.
yeah.
That there would
on
blow
the basement.
that would blow my mind if they run us back to that. But I feel like Coulson's just put Ward in a position he knows he's gonna escape from. Like he's just playing chess with it.
Just to
get me. I'd love it even more if they came up with it together, like.
When it was down there.
But Coulson
Because they
didn't
cut the
tell
scene.
the rest of them.
Yeah.
He's like,
And the
listen,
camera was off.
yes, see, I would love that. Ward made the mission Coulson made the mission for Ward, didn't tell the rest of the unit because of obviously history, and then they let man go and said like, hey, if you come back,
Get your brother out.
That escape was way too easy.
No, let's get, bro, come on, man. We knew he was
Way
getting
too
out.
easy.
But it's just the motive and the reasons why it happened and how it happened. I'm here for, bro. But bro, Coulson, chess master. At this point, I'm thinking he might be better than Nick Fury, fam. He's moving mad.
I
bro.
mean, it has to because S.H.I.E.L.D. fell under Nick Fury's watch, so he has to become better than him. And then Fury tell him, yo, you gotta be better than me.
He did say that, but Fury wasn't the director. Like Fury was the director, but had bosses in it. Coulson's the director. There's no bosses, bruv. It's just Coulson. Or in fact, or you could say that Fury is now the World Council to his director. But get me.
I wanna see it. I wanna see the next episode because this is about to be so peak.
Yes. Loving the storylines. Guys, as usual, comments down below what you think of this episode. Please no spoilers, don't go too far, but if you want to go and watch it with us, go to patreon.com/cybernerds and join these watch-alongs. These reactions are mad. It's all the episodes. So until the next time, I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
Raven the GS.
Joe 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
Peace.